still waiting for her to get up and sing for us one of these days.
Okay,
She
when
gets...
they start playing One Direction on there, I will dance like crazy.
All right. Okay. All right, you guys. Hey, who sees Tasia at home? Can someone tell her that we are recording this for her, since she's the only one gone today and she can do this? All right, here we go, you guys. Today's bell work. Who thinks they got the answer to number 1? Everybody thinks they got it. Raise their hand. Okay, Raiden, what do you got? 10 pencils. Raise your hand if you agree with him. Yeah. If it costs $5 for the binder, that means you have $5 left, right? And with $1, you can buy 2 pencils, right? So 2 times 5 is 10. Yep. Exactly. Good. Another way to think about it. All right. Second question. There are 9 more girls than boys in Mr. Hawkins' class. If there are 31 students in the class, how many are boys and how many are girls? Jessica.
Okay, so if you're looking for 31 students, 20 plus 11 equals 31. And if you're looking for 9 more girls, take 20 minus 11, and then you get 9. So you know that there's going to be 20 girls and 11 boys.
20 girls and 11 boys. Raise your hand if that's what you got. Very good, Jessica. Did you guys hear her explain that? That was awesome. Do I have a magnifying glass? Not in class. Not here, I don't. Okay. All right. Now, I would appreciate it if you guys would quit talking back there while I'm trying to teach these things, okay? All right. Jessica gave a very good explanation, so hopefully you guys all got it right. All right. Now, you guys, today we are going to learn about transformations. So oh, we got to turn in the assignment, don't we? Okay, I'm going to correct it right now. That means I got to turn off this thing right here. Okay, so here is our objective. In order to do this, we are going to use our calculator. But first of all, how many of you guys know how to graph on your calculator? How many of you are not sure how to do it yet? Because you probably haven't been taught. Okay, does everybody have a calculator now? One of my yellow graphing calculators. You need a graphing calculator. Okay, I want everybody, and you got to follow along or you get lost. This is not hard stuff. If you stick with me, you'll get this today, okay? You will get this, okay? We're going to use the calculators to learn how to move these functions around. Everybody hit the button that says y equals right here. And clear out anything that is in there. Okay? So your screen should look like this. This is the y equals. Now, y equals is where you put functions into the calculator. Okay? So we're going to start with quadratic functions. So we're going to start with x squared. So everybody, this button right here, how many of you knew that that's the variable button? So hit x right there and hit the x squared button right there. And you will have x squared graphed in your calculator. Okay? Okay, I want everybody to hit your window button right now. You might have something, most likely you have something different than what I have. Soraya? All right, I've got one more. Is there anybody else? Let me find out. You guys, the window is what tells you what you're going to be seeing. See, right now, this says the x-min's at -10, the x-max is +10. That means when I put my x, I hit the graph button, my x scale is going to go from -10 here to +10 on the right. And my y-min will be from -25 on the bottom clear up to +10. And you guys, the x scale and the y scale tell how often they're going to put a little mark on the scale. They're going to put one every 1 unit, and this one's going to be every 2 units. I want everybody to have the same window right now, so everybody we're going to get a standard window. I want you guys to hit the button that says zoom right there. And notice number 6 says standard. That means standard window. So you hit 6. How many of you knew this already? Did I teach it, or did you guys learn it last year? Okay, I taught it to you? Okay, good. I can remember. Okay, now, this is the graph of x squared. We all know that it's a quadratic equation. Quadratic equations graph parabolas. This is what we call the parent function. Everybody write that down. Parent function. That's the parent function for quadratic functions. You got that, Gabe? That is the parent function for quadratic functions. It's called y equals x squared. Now, every other parabola, you guys, and the reason we call this a parent, it's kind of like this. Every other parabola is kind of like a child of x squared. Okay, it's a off take of it. Okay, if you want to say it. It takes off from there. So we are going to learn how to shift it around. Now, I want you guys to do this for a second. I'm going to give you about a minute to play around with this function, but I want you guys to see if you can make this whole thing, so the vertex is at 0, 0. I want you to see if you can move this whole function up 2 units, so the vertex is at 0, 2. Does everybody understand that? Try to make it, I want you to play around with your calculator and just see what you need to do to make it go up to 2. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Go. Okay, so you're going to make the vertex now move down to 0, 4. 0, 4. When you think you have it, raise your hand. I want to see how many of you got it. Okay, Elena, what did you get? X squared minus 4. X squared minus 4. Okay, we graph it. Did it work? Yeah. Are these graphs staying the same shape when we move them? Yeah, they're staying the same shape. All we're doing is shifting them up or down. How many of you think, if I give you a short quiz right here on how to move one up and down, you could do it? Okay, here we go. Here's our quiz. Okay, everybody do this right here. Y equals, oh wait, let's just do this. I want you to shift x squared, given y equals x squared. I want you to make it go up to the vertex, I want you to go to vertex to 0, 8, and a vertex to 0, 5, and a vertex to 0, 1, and a vertex to 0, 3. I want you to graph all 4 of those on your screen at the same time. Let's see how you guys do on that. Okay, so you guys, the first one, what am I going to put in? X squared plus 8. That's going to move it up 8 units, right? Second one, what am I going to put in? The third one, what am I going to put in? The fourth one, what am I going to put in? Okay, there they are. Okay, that's how you do it. How many of you had the right answer? Okay. Good job. Good job. Okay, let me look at yours in just a second. Okay, now I want you to do this. I want you to take y equals x squared. I want you to put that under y1. And then under y2, I want you to figure out how to move it to the right 3 units. Right 3 units. In other words, so your vertex is at 3, 0. I want you to move the vertex to 3, 0. Everybody try that one.
Why do you being stupid? Look at what we graphed and then push graph and watch what happens.
That's because you're putting a negative sign instead of a minus sign. So right here, see that negative sign? You should use a minus sign. Now hit graph. Hey, you guys, does everybody know the difference between the negative sign and the minus sign?
Yeah.
Which one should you be using to do the last set of problems we just did? We should be using the minus sign, right? Okay, you guys all need a hint since you haven't got it yet. Oh, Dietrich, you got it? Bring it up here. Bring it up here. Let's see. Yeah, you don't need that plus a 0. We can delete that off there. That's all you need right there. Okay, Dietrich got it.
Wait, let me try this. Hold on.
All right, Dietrich got. Don't show anybody else yet, Dietrich. Take it off that screen so they can't see it. I want to see if anybody else can get it. All right, several of you got it now. It's time to show you. Okay, you guys, that's it. Yeah, you made it skinnier though somehow. You did something else to it. Okay, you guys, when I say replace x with x minus 3, that means parenthesis x minus 3 ending parenthesis squared. You guys see that? Yeah, you replace x with x minus 3. That means if you're replacing it, you still have to square the whole thing, so you have to put parentheses around it. Okay, now if I hit graph, that moved it to the right 3 units, so my vertex is at 0 or 3, 0. Okay, next one. I want you to move the vertex to negative 3, 0. In other words, move it to the left 3 units. See if you can do that. When you have that, raise your hand. Okay, we got a couple people with it already. X minus 3.
Wait, is it moving it up 3? Does that do it?
No, to the left 3 now.
Okay.
Okay, good job. All right, good. 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 All right. That's it. Looks like it. Good. Good. You got it on the left end right now, right? Good job. Okay, look, you guys. All you have to do this time to move it to the left is to replace x with x plus 3 quantity squared. I was waiting for someone to ask me that question. Okay, you guys hear what Chase and Dee are asking me? Very important question. Everybody, very important. She wants to know, they want to know, both of them want to know, why is it moving in the opposite direction? Why is the x minus 3 moving it to the right and the x plus 3 moving to the left? Because isn't a plus number supposed to move right and a negative number move left? Well, not because a plus sign, when you positive number, when you square it, it's going to be positive still. Yeah, do you guys remember this? You guys, what? Everybody listen. Elena, Alex. What form of the equation is this? Vertex form. Do you recognize this as being what we just did? The k is what moved it up and down. The h is what moved it left and right. Notice the formula, x minus h. Remember, it was opposite of that number right there?
Wait, so K moved it up?
K moves it up, h moves it left and right. This is vertex form. All we're doing is now is showing you guys vertex form on the calculator. Okay? So the h is the vertex. The h comma k is the vertex. H moves it left and right. K moves it up and down. Okay, remember that? So it's going to move in the opposite for the, since that's a minus number right there, if we go back to x plus 3, that was really x minus a negative 3 squared, and that's why the number was actually negative. Okay? All right, here's a quick quiz. Let's see if you can do it. I want you to move the vertex to the following 4 places. I want you to move the vertex to negative 5, comma 0, then to 6, comma 0, then to 1, comma 0, and then to negative 8, comma 0. I want you to graph those 4 functions on your calculator. Okay, the first one, you guys, I want it to move to the right, or to the left 5 units, so I'm going to put in x plus 5 squared. That will move it. You guys, I need your attention. Okay, I need x plus 5 squared. I need x plus minus 6 squared now. For the third one, I need x minus 1 squared. What was that? You guys feel that? I thought you were going to say it's the same noise you meant. Oh, never mind. And the last one. Okay, this is what yours should look like. Check it to see if you got the same thing as I did. Didn't you guys feel that the whole building shaking?
Maybe we should go home. I really feel like I'm being grounded.
Has anybody in here ever been in? Has there anybody in here ever been in an earthquake? Well, one that you that really shook the ground hard. Savannah, where were you? Huh? Sure. Nicole, where were you? Oh, okay. You got to turn off the recorder. Guys, this is just a combination of what we just did. I want you to shift it. Function 2 units down and 4 units left. You should have it already. Good job. No, except for it's supposed to go left. You went right. Need your attention now. Anthony, Chase, you guys. Okay. This is just a combination of what we've already done, okay? If I want to move a function up, we just learned, if I want to move it down 2 units, we learned what to do. What do you do? No, down 2 units, what do? Not negative, it's minus 2. I minus 2 from the function, right? If I want to move it 4 units to the left, what do? I replace x with x plus 4, right? So all we're doing is combining the 2 things we just learned. So I'm going to have x plus 4 squared. That's going to move it to the left 4. And then I hit minus 2 to move it down 2.
Go to the left, it's farther. If you go right.
Yeah, it's opposite of what you'd think it would be. And there it is, right there. Yeah. You got it? Okay, Cal, Max, you guys got it? You guys got it? Okay. All right, let's do another one. Let's shift 3 units right, 4 units up. Shift it 3 units right and 4 units up. Okay, let's see if you got it right. This one, if I want to move it 3 units to the right, I replace x with what, you guys? X, what? 3 units to the right. X minus 3, quantity squared. And how do I shift it up 4 units? I just add 4 to it. Everybody look up here. That's going to shift it. The x minus 3 is going to shift it 3 units left, and the 4 is going to shift it 4 units up. We have that? That's what you should have had, and that's what the graph should look like. Any questions there? Okay, we're going to go on a 2-minute break. Okay, now we want to, how do you make y equals x squared flip upside down? So that was for everybody to discover on their own. Some of you guys already learned how to do it. How do you make? Raise your hand when you got it. Alex, now. Where's Raiden?
I think he went and got a burrito.
Okay, how many of you got it? Raise your hand if you got it already. How do you make it flip upside down? Okay, Savannah, how do you do it? Okay, this is where you use, you guys, this is where you use the negative, not the minus sign. You go negative x squared, and you graph, and there you go. Okay, that's how you flip it upside down. Okay, any questions there? Okay, everybody, close your eyes. I'm going to give you a challenge problem right here. You can't look. Okay. Everybody close your eyes. Don't look up here. I'm going to give you a challenge problem. Don't look. You can look, but you just be cheating, and don't tell everybody if you're going to look. Okay? Okay, now you can look. What's the equation you would type in your calculator to get that? Cal, did you watch? Cal, look. We're trying to teach everybody. If I said if you want to look and cheat, don't say it to everybody, okay? Just put in your calculator and show me. When you guys got in your calculator, show them to me. Guys, this is not hard stuff, but we've already taken so long to get through this part. We've been going 23 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay, what is this one, Dietrich?
Okay, we all know that you can sit there and look at it because I watched these.
Then what? Hey, you guys. This is what it...
Hey, does that have to have the ABS?
You guys, listen, please. Listen. This is what the absolute value looks like when it's not in your calculator. This is the absolute value sign. This is Daniel. Gabe. Gabe. This is the absolute value signs. This is what it looks like. Okay? And then here's what it looks like in your calculator. Absolute value of x plus 2 minus 4. Means the same thing, right? Can you guys do that? Okay. Yes. That's because
I know.
all you have to do now is go x plus 2, and then hit this right button,
I want to.
and then minus 4. It'll graph the same thing. You got different software in your calculator, updated software. Hey, you guys, some of the calculators have updated software in them, and so it puts absolute value signs instead of the ABS like mine does. How many of yours did that? All right. Some of you did, some of you didn't. Okay? All you have to do is hit this right button, and it will go out of the absolute value signs, for those of you who have that. All right, put the calculators away. Put all the calculators away right now. Okay? You guys, put the calculators away. Don't come stand by the door. Stay in your seat.
I was eating Skittles in your class. That's why I went to the bathroom. Let's go buy Skittles.
So you lied to me. It's not the same as going to the bathroom. Everybody sit down. Sit down. Everybody sit down. Go sit down. Who's got calculator 31? I need all the calculators here. Come put them up.
Stop being rude to her.
Who was saying that? Gabriel? Babe, stop being rude. I'm not being rude.
You guys just sit there until the bell rings today.